Pistons fans, what's up? Everybody that's out there that support the Detroit Pistons. Just wanted to have a quick chat with y'all, man. Yeah, I'm at work right now. Your boy been working 13, 14-hour shifts. So, for those who part of the workforce, I already know how it is in the city of hard work. So, um, with that being said, I had to find some time to just talk about a few things. NBA awards came on last night. Uh, first before we get to Dwayne Casey, a lot of people feel like LeBron got robbed. I honestly feel like maybe not. Um, I think what sealed it for LeBron was the way he gave up on his team at the end of the finals. So I think that may have had a part to play in it. I honestly thought it was his for sure because he's been playing amazing basketball. Um, and I'm not taking anything from him. But the way he finished, it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. You seen stuff like when Steven Jackson came out about it, like I don't want to hear no excuses about no hand and stuff like that. You know, um, a lot of people just didn't accept it. I didn't accept it because he still was dunking the basketball like it was just fine. Um, however many shots he took from left right side to right side, it's all garbage for me. But that is what it is. Dwayne Casey, Detroit Pistons new head coach, coach of the year. Uh, won the coach of the year. A lot of people felt like it should have been Brad Stevens. I honestly thought it should be Brad Stevens. I felt like his team was more competitive against Cleveland. And that's with Dwayne Casey being my coach, I felt like it should have been Brad Stevens, but it was Dwayne Casey, and Dwayne Casey did a solid job with the Raptors, man. End up getting the number one seed over the Celtics. Winning that amount of games, and his playoff performance was the only thing that probably would have held me out from saying he was the coach of the year. But both are really good, deserving coaches, man. Definitely happy to hear that our coach won, our new coach. But he threw some shade at the Raptors, man, and I thought that was really funny last night. He went up and he gave his announcement. He said, coach of the year and this and that. But I got fired. If a lot of people didn't know that, and he said it in a humorous way. It was funny, man. But yeah, the Raptors, you fucked up. It's no way to put it. The Toronto Raptors, they pulled the trigger. Like I said, a lot of these teams, because of LeBron, they hit the panic button, man. And that's what they did. They panicked. Instead of getting this man some better talent than what he had, you got DeMar Rosen and, Kyle Lowry, and that's it. Because Valanciunas is trash, man. Ibaka was trash, for the Raptors this season. Van Vliet was probably the third best player. So, and at the same time, he had to throw a rookie on LeBron James. So, I mean, these owners and these franchises, they need to start looking at to what they're doing, and stop just putting half talented rosters out there and expecting somebody to work magic. It don't work that way. You got to give people the correct tools to do what they got to do. And they did not have enough tools, man. But I'm glad that we definitely got him as a coach. We'll utilize his ability to develop young talent and everything else. He also went out and got himself a solid staff of assistants. Probably about 10 minutes ago, they made Malik Rose the assistant GM. Assistant GM. Now that's key. A lot of people have been wondering like, why we don't have a GM. Ed Stefanski is the man. He's the man. Okay. They went out and got an assistant so they can, teach him along the way and stuff like that. And then maybe Stefanski could step back and say, okay, I'm comfortable with him. But they never were going to hire a GM. Stefanski is playing the role of GM, even though he got that. Tom Gordon gave him that platinum equity stupid title that he got. He's the GM, simple and plain. At the end of the day, so you don't have to worry about that. Obviously, this man knows what he's doing. He just went out and draft and got you some talent. With him only holding the 42nd pick in the draft, so this man is he's the right guy for the job so far. We'll continue to see. But I honestly feel like Dwayne Casey is going to prove the Raptors of being idiots for letting him go. Letting him go like that. This man took your franchise to the playoffs 5 years, man. Developed two of your guys into all stars, into Olympic, medalists. So, how do you fire something like that? Obviously, it's something else wrong. Maybe you need to sit back and rethink and look at your roster. But we'll definitely take that. We could use that because the disaster with Stan Van Gundy. That's going to definitely leave some scars, man. Because this man developed none of our young players. He actually made them take a step back. He made Stanley Johnson take a step back, if you ask me. He didn't develop Henry Ellison, man. A lot of these young guys, he just don't develop people. That's just Stan Van Gundy. He's just harsh, blunt. He is who he is. It used to work in the 90s, but not so much in these years. So, obviously, we've seen the shindig with him and Dwight Howard. It didn't get that bad with him and Drummond, but you can honestly tell in some of the games that Andre Drummond was tired of Stan Van Gundy, man. Stan Van Gundy did more yelling than actually strategizing and coaching. You know what I'm saying? So, we're definitely looking forward to, see what Dwayne Casey can bring to this team, man. But other NBA news, so the LA Clippers, they traded Austin Rivers to the Washington Wizards for Marcin Gortat. So that was a little something today as far as trades go. But I'm waiting for free agency. Man, that day is going to be so live, man, because I just feel like it's going to be so much happening this time around. I'm going to do my annual, every year, free agency frenzy. Definitely going to do that, man. I'm keeping my eye close to everything. I'm on all these rumor mills and from, these hoops rumors and, hoopshype.com and all these websites, man, that keep a track on that, following, Wojnarowski and making sure I keep up with him too, man, because it's going to get crazy around here. Where will LeBron go is still, to me, looking like he may end up still going to L.A. He's been in L.A. with his sons and, stuff like that. He got a house built out there still, so, I still think he's going to end up going to L.A., man. Magic Johnson said that, if he didn't land some of these top guys, that he had stepped down from his position. So I honestly think he can pretty much persuade some guys to come there. Don't know if it's going to be Paul George. I kind of feel like Paul George is going to stick to his word where, when he said in the past when he had a chance to go to Cleveland that he don't want to play with LeBron. He wants to beat LeBron. Those type of guys I always have respect for, man. Don't go join the Super Friends. Get your team together and go beat the Super Friends. Also, another scary note, the Warriors is looking at Dwight Howard. The Warriors may possibly try to get Dwight Howard, man. Dwight Howard on the Warriors is a whole different animal. Dwight Howard on the busted-ass Orlando Magic and with the Charlotte Hornets, yeah, okay. And with that old busted Lakers team, yeah. But Dwight Howard with the Golden State Warriors will be a problem. It will definitely be a problem, man. And I'm not looking forward to that. So I feel like the Warriors got enough people, man. How do they keep... I just don't get it, man. Pistons, we wrapped up with money, but how do these other teams have enough money and we don't? I just don't, man. I don't feel like digging all into the numbers and all of that stuff and sitting there with a calculator. It just don't seem right to me. I don't know if it's me. Maybe I'm tripping, but y'all can let me know. It just seemed like these teams have this money to pull out their ass to pay people, and teams like us, we just can't pay no fucking body. We got two guys with big contracts, and we can't pay nobody. So, Reggie Jackson contract is not what it was 5 years ago. His contract is, man, what the shit? $80 million. Come on, that $80 million contract is nothing compared to what's going on today. And yeah, again, especially when the cap rise again. So, man, I don't know. We'll see. Still hearing the Isaiah Thomas rumors that the Pistons might try and get Isaiah Thomas, man, on some type of, minimum contract. We'll see if that happened. Isaiah Thomas, if y'all don't know, has been hanging with the real Isaiah Thomas lately. They've been going places. They was even on TV together. I think, what was it, on Jimmy Kimmel show or something like that. You can look that up, see if you can find it. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happened with that. Me personally, I wouldn't mind having him. If his back is halfway okay, hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind having him. Add more bullets. You know what I'm saying? So, the shindig in Cleveland, he never wanted to get traded there in the first place. I already knew where that was going. But this man been wanting to play for the Pistons before Sacramento traded him. He actually wanted to play for the Pistons. So, I don't know. I like players that, to play for this team that want to be here. I don't want to bring somebody here that don't want to be here. But with that being said, man, just a few topics out there, man. If y'all heard anything, man, lift the rug and shake a little things and see if y'all hear something out there. But as far as, I know, those are the things that I've been running into on Twitter and everything else. So that's pretty much all I got for y'all, man. Just had to come on here and talk to y'all. Damn, it's 11 minutes on this video. It's supposed to be like 5, but, it is what it is, man. Ain't no basketball right now. I'm watching Ice Cube Basketball League right now, with all the old heads. So, it's suffering. The NFL season is still 10 years away, so I'm suffering right now. The Tigers suck. So, hit me up in the comments, man. I try to get around to everybody comments, man. It take me a minute. Like I said, I'm working 13, 14-hour shifts right now, so y'all just bear with me, man. But pretty much, good talk.